Hello everyone,
Hi again, welcome.
welcome to this session. Alper, today, before we start, I have another idea how to start this session. If it's okay for you too, I would like to start with a knock knock joke.
Okay,
All
shoot.
right, all right. Knock knock.
Who is it?
It's BPP and a bunch of friends.
BPP and bunch of friends who?
Business performance planning, my best friend Excel, and a bunch of scenarios.
Okay, so you're gonna explain us the BPP today.
Yes, today my topic is more about the business performance planning.
Okay, so in that case, I have a knock knock joke for you also.
All right,
Knock knock,
who is it?
it's BPA,
BPA who?
Business Performance Analytics. Haven't you read the dashboard?
I did actually. So, yes, I would like to thank Copilot for giving us this knock knock jokes. I hope you enjoy as well as much as we did. So, this is the best that we can do for now, right?
Exactly.
So, you are going to talk about business performance analytics, and I
Yes.
will talk about business performance planning. So, first, as it should be, I will start with business performance planning. Why I start first is that first the planning starts, right? So BPP is a tool in Dynamics 365 for financial and operational forecasting,
Okay.
or we can say not forecasting but also for the planning. So you can do your strategical plannings, you can do your operational plannings, you can do your scenario plannings like the opex or the sales plannings in the business performance planning with using Excel.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a huge tool that you can use for planning because Excel is an easy tool to use.
Mm-hmm.
And also you can have some dashboards
Mm-hmm.
with the power of the Power BI, of course.
Okay.
So it's a little bit like the OLAP that we have, you may remember in the old days. So
All
it
days,
has
yeah.
the dimensions, it has the cubes and etc. within Sound, but in OLAP you can do just the reporting,
Mm-hmm.
and it was in very previous versions that you may remember that we were doing in AX.
In AX, correct.
Exactly, and was just for reporting. But now you can integrate with Excel, and then you can do your all your plannings in this tool.
Okay. So let me try to explain the BPA. So in the BPA, you can transform your both operational and transactional data to some actionable insights. It has a unified data model, and with the near real-time data, you can have the dashboards again with the same as the BPP and the reporting tools. It is a user-friendly tool, and hopefully in the future it's gonna give us the predictive insights.
By saying that predictive insights, I'm not so sure what will come, but I think it would be a huge thing, and will be a huge plus when you go into the detail. And
Yeah.
I'm very excited while I'm waiting for it. For the user friendly part, I agree with you because I do not have very much technical background. You do all the reports for
Yeah.
me usually. So when I do my reports myself through the BPA, both for operational, both for financial. For the financial part, I was using the management reporter before, and now
Yes.
it's called the financial reports. But it was more about the financial data.
Yeah.
So for the financial data, I was the master of the reporting part, and I really like it. I teach users how to use it, and when it comes to BPA, I'm also very excited when I teach users how to use the BPA for their own needs, according to the, of course, security that they
Yeah.
can reach out, and they can which tables and forms they can use it. but it's mostly a drag and drop operation, or selecting a couple of things and then you can have new reports, or you can edit the reports by yourselves, and it's very good for high level management to have this kind of reports for themselves, or to send it to the high level management from the high level users. So I
that
think
proves the user-friendly part actually.
exactly.
And since we are collecting the data, and that is one of the other reasons for collecting data is to reporting actually. So you have to report for the upper management, so they can see and they can make some decisions on top of that.
You can see the reports in tables and matrices, and also for the graphics that you have selected. So it makes you to take actions, to make your decisions easier.
Yeah.
For that purpose. So they may look alike. It's because they're called BPP and BPA, they're mostly mixed up. But when we come to the differences, for the primary purpose of the difference is that the BPP is for the planning. Correct. Mainly. Correct. And BPA is for reporting purposes. So in one of them you do the plans, and the other one you do the reporting.
Okay, let me add for the data integration part. And the BPP is writes back data to the FNO, right? But the BPA is read only. So you don't have capability to write back data, because it's a reporting tool actually at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also when we look into the details of the planning part, so the horizon of the BPP is for the future, and the horizon of the BPA is for the reporting tool for present and reporting of the past. So this is one of the main differences that it has.
Okay, and I'm gonna add the hosting model differences. In the BPP, it is application layer solution. We can say that, and in the BPA, it is a SaaS, software as a service solution.
And this comes to the point of the licensing, of course. For the licensing perspective, for the BPA, you can use Dynamics 365 Finance for now as a license, but in BPP, you need to use the premium license of D365 Finance. So
there are a lot of differences actually, as we mentioned.
Yeah, exactly. But in the end, as a latest sentence, we can say that you can start with the BPP and then finalize with the BPA by reporting. So even if they seem
Different
heard alike, but they have too many differences, they are much more related for an operational that comes from the start to the end with a perfect solution, I think.
So we can use each one of them individually, and we can use them as a combined solution.
Exactly. You can use BPP for planning and then have some other Power BI reports, or you do not use the BPP for planning, you use the tools that are in Dynamics, of course, and then of course use the BPA for reporting as well. But I think the decision is about how you would like to use the technology. If you would like users to make reports, if you would like to use Excel for planning, which is easier for users to use. So yeah, it's like, is it going to be a win-win or whatever you would like to see? So it's only a decision making on how good you would like to be as a company in the end.
Correct.
Exactly. All right. So before we finalize, I have a question for you.
Okay, shoot.
All right. What does BPA says in every quarter?
Let me think. I think it's gonna say, "I told you so." Haven't you read the report in 3 weeks ago in a red column?
All right.
So I have a question for you.
All right.
Why doesn't BPP ever panic?
It's easy because it has already been planned from plan A to plan Z and a few Greek letters too. All right. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy and I hope you have a more clear view on what the BPP and BPA is. And hopefully we can meet in our next video in the future. We are planning in the BPP.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Until next time. Bye.
Bye.